and welcome back to my channel. On this episode of the Onision Effect, episode 3, we are going to talk about Onision's YouTube career from 2006 all the way up to present day. Yes, he actually did start his channel in 2006, but did not upload much to it. It was just a few comedy sketches, things here and there, up until 2009 when he uploads his first controversial video in April, which is Meat Eaters. This video, Onision shares his extremely strong views on people that eat meat, and we are going to read a quote from that video right now and discuss it with sadness and sad faces. Alright, let's do this. Okay, let me ask you something. If you murder animals on a regular basis, do you really think I give a beep about your opinion? Many respond negatively to Jackson's post and several critical responses follow. He then deletes his video. Onision has this weird thing where he thinks everybody has to listen to and believe everything that he believes, and you're not a good person unless you follow the doctrine of Onision. Once again, that most likely goes back to his whole history of him trying to start his own religion. Here, kitty coming in, husband's over there, kitty's on the floor, and dogs are now barking. It goes back to his religion and things that he thinks that he's some sort of God and his way is the only correct way. That video was horrifically awful, but we all liked being lectured at and called murderers for funsies because, yeah, how he built an audience, I will never know. In September 25th of 2009, Onision uploads his most famous piece, the I'm a Banana song that he filmed with his wife, Sky. It is to this day his still most popular video out there. My husband just let dog in now. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. So it is his most popular video to date. I personally don't understand why. My husband loves it. I don't know why. It's a weird video, but he actually introduced it to us on our third date. So now that Onision has permanently tainted my third date with my husband, so thanks, Greg, for ruining my third date, you big old jerk. Then in June 2010, the creator, Shea Butler, announced that he would have his son circumcised, and Onision follows with his literal abuse on Twitter. Friend or not, I'm reading the actual tweet for you. Friend or not, if you do wrong, I won't lie to you. I'll say it all is flowers and sunshine. I live for my integrity, not my popularity. And then it says, at Onision unfollowed me on Twitter. I just feel bad that he is so angry and that I did not discuss him much. I have no hard feelings for him. Once again, this shows the whole religion of Greg having to always be right and everyone always has to listen. And why are you not taking a dog? I wonder if there's ever going to be a day where my videos aren't interrupted by husbands and dogs. I don't know. Okay, so this is once again that whole thing where Greg is like, everybody has to listen to me, everybody has to believe what I believe because I believe in forcing myself on everyone at all times, and if you don't, I'm going to use my fan base and my power and my influence to publicly humiliate, degrade, and harass you, which he will continue to do all the way up and to this day. So, yeah. In July 7th, 2010, Greg starts his second channel, Onision Speaks. And now we have 2 channels, unfortunately. Yay, I'm so excited. So in January of 2011, Onision uploads a video called Bitter Divorce, where this will be the first of many videos throughout the history of his channel where he shames an ex. Skylar took her own property, which Onision had agreed to let her take. You know, she had gotten the key from Onision while he was in Canada in the apartment he was renting to abuse Shiloh in, and she just wanted to get her stuff out, and he uploaded this video where he talks about how she stole like $2,000 worth of his stuff, and how he's so gracious and so wonderful, and how he's still gonna pay $1,000 a month for her to live outside, or 2 years of free living with Onision. Yay! Because, you know, you only verbally, mentally abused her and then cheated on her and left her for a 17-year-old. She's really gonna want to live with that. But he goes in this poor me, pity me, I'm still gonna do this. Look at me, I'm trying to manipulate and gaslight the situation so that my audience thinks that you're the bad guy and they don't understand that I'm actually the bad guy and I like to groom underage girls. Allegedly. Allegedly. Well, add in allegedly to keep him from suing me. But Sky had done nothing wrong. He was using this video to publicly shame her because the divorce was not going the way he wanted, and he wanted to, my guess is, just get a little bit of revenge, because that's what Onision does. When he doesn't get his way, when people don't respond to him and he doesn't get what he wants, he has this very, very large tendency to harass, bully, and try to send his little legion of 13 to 17-year-olds after whoever it is that he is bullying. In April of 2011, Greg uploads a video called My Girlfriend Shiloh, where he introduces Shiloh to his channel. Now, he had already been dating Shiloh for pretty much a year before this video was uploaded, but he introduces her at this point, so it doesn't look like he is emotionally cheated or jumped from Sky directly to Shiloh, because image is everything. It will be the first of many videos in which Shiloh will appear. Some of them I actually saw, some of the older ones I saw were actually kind of cute. Some of them were not. If you go to the video that I'm about to make on Shiloh tomorrow, you will see one video that clearly shows his abuse. But right now, we're just going to focus on his channel and what is happening on his channel without uploading any videos that Greg can claim. Because as of tomorrow, one of my videos will be copyright struck and taken down. Thanks, Greg. Okay, so then in July of 2011, Greg uploads the video Shiloh Forgot Me, in which instead of taking his extremely stressed out, extremely heavily emotionally abused girlfriend to the doctor for the grand mal seizures she's having that he has caused, no, this douchebag films it and uploads it to YouTube for views. It is absolutely one of the worst videos I have ever seen. I will not ever repost that because I don't think Shiloh wants it reposted. She asked Robson not to repost it, and I definitely don't want to put anything up there that she does not want seen over and over again. And I understand why having a grandma seizure in the shower is not something that you want to see. But Greg, instead of getting his girlfriend help, filmed Shiloh Forgot Me. Talk about exploitation at its freaking finest. I mean, it's absolutely horrifically disgusting. And it only gets worse. It only gets worse with how he treats Shiloh. It only gets so much worse. Then he uploads an Onision story time claiming that Hogan had threatened him, which would be Shiloh, had threatened to destroy him, and the video was taken down almost immediately because he's going to continue to make these series of videos on Shiloh that absolutely destroy, degrade, humiliate, and completely make her out to look like a crazy person, even though he is heavily abusing a barely 18-year-old Shiloh at this point, to the point she's so stressed out, she's having panic attacks and seizures. And then July 17th, he posts, Shiloh threatened me, in which there is that horrific video of Shiloh with her head shaved, talking about how much Greg destroyed her and how she doesn't care and they're going to listen and he needs to stop telling lies about her, because time and time again, he will lie about Shiloh. He will make up stories. He will make her out to look like the crazy person, even though Shiloh has done nothing but try to be the best girlfriend possible. And remember that Greg is in his 20s. She's an 18-year-old child. And yeah. On September 3rd, shortly after his breakup with Shiloh and everything goes down, Greg posts this video called I Found Her. It is where he met, hang on, AJ. That's the only name I can find on her. I'm sure there's a better name on that, but AJ. He's talking about this girl named AJ that he had only met 2 weeks prior. And she's now magically the one because Greg cannot be alone. And after she refuses to fall for his manipulative bull, he makes another video talking about how it turns out she's not the one And he even at some point quotes saying that she slept with over 20 men, therefore she cannot be raped. We will get more into detail about her story in her video, but yeah. Then, yeah, okay. Then in November 2011, he uploads a video called Our Child, where he announces the fact that Shiloh is pregnant, and they proceed to document that. In December, he announces that Shiloh has miscarried her baby and exploits the loss of their child for views. Because that's what Greg does. He takes people's personal trauma and exploits it for views. You will see him do this over and over and over again throughout his YouTube career. So he then has a video called Shiloh Has Sepsis, where he goes through and talks about how she is being taken to a hospital in Canada, which we will get more into in her video, but basically implies that at the very end of it, he implies that she is lying, which she was not lying, but again, he is exploiting it for views while trying to turn his audience against Shiloh because their relationship is fizzling out. And that is what he does. When his relationships fizzle out, he turns his community against the person that he is no longer seeing. To bully them, harass them, or whatever, because not only can he not let go of past relationships, but he also cannot let go of that control and that humiliation aspect that he likes to do to just about fracking everyone. And then because he has absolutely zero amounts of shame, he then uploads a video called By Shiloh, where he puts a series of clips together, shows a phone call where you can't really think it's Shiloh, but you can't really hear it. And he's like, okay, I'll always love you, or some crap like that. He's clearly exploiting the situation once again for more views, which you will see him do over and over and over again through the rest of his career. I think that's all we're going to cover in this part. I think there's going to be a part 2 to Onision's history and his web controversy because there's just too much to cover in one episode. As I keep going through and trying to figure out how to put it together, it's just too much. So we're going to cut it into 2 episodes. We will do Shiloh's tomorrow, Shiloh's episode tomorrow, and then we will do tomorrow as well, we will do YouTube, Onision's history, YouTube part 2. And we will continue to discuss Onision's sordid history, and we'll cover Shane Dawson, we'll cover Kai, Billy, and the rest of it. So, yeah. And then I'm thinking that there's also going to be an episode on his online forums where where underage girls go to post. And then I think that we will also cover his relationship with his current spouse, the Billy fiasco, and the Sarah fiasco, and I think we'll wrap it up with that. I think it'll be a total of 8 episodes, and I will see y'all later.